Well, hello friends, and welcome back to today's price action quiz. In this video, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be testing your skills for using price action. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at GBP JPY on the 1 hour chart, and we're going to be testing your ability to try and call out price action based setups. So with that said, let's jump into the video. All right, you guys, now we are here on the chart taking a look at GBP JPY, like I mentioned, on the 1 hour chart. So each one of these bars is representing 1 hour of price action. Now what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to be using the replay function on tradingview.com, which is going to let me basically take a look at the charts and one by one go bar by bar. So for example, if I just click this next bar here, you can see we're going bar by bar as soon as I press it. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a couple theoretical setups, and you're going to make the call as to whether or not you think you should go long or sell short on these particular setups. So what I would like you to do, and again, you can use this video however you'd like, but if you're trying to stick to the rules here, the rules are as follows. Number one, keep track of how many trades you win and how many trades you lose. But really what we're going to do is we're going to do 20 trades total. So keep track of how many out of the 20 that you get correct. And sometimes people like to say how many they skipped, right? So for example, let's say that we take a trade here, right? So this could be trade number one, and we'll do this as an example as well. So in trade number one, what we are saying here is that in this particular situation, here's a look at the price action. Would you be willing to go long or short on this market? You have three options here. You can either say long, short, or you can say I'm skipping the trade and I'm not taking a trade. And in the end, tally up, whether you're using a notepad or whatever, just tally up how many you get correct. So what we'll do here is this will be trade number one. So I'm going to set up the scenario here. So it's a 1-to-1. If you're saying you think it's going up, this would be your target. If you think it's going down, this would be your target, and stop loss would be the opposite. So let's go ahead and give this first one example. So long or short, here we go. If you said long, you would have actually been correct in this situation. So trade number one, if you had chosen to go long on this, you would have been a winner. Now stay tuned to the end because we're going to be doing a whole bunch more. We're going to be 20 total. So that was number one. Let's go ahead and look for another setup scenario to see how you would have done. Okay, so here's another scenario. We've got that big sell-off overall, and now price has formed somewhat of a bottom. From here, the question is, do you think we are going long, short, or going to not take the trade? That's your choice. Let's go ahead and get it going. So again, another attempt to go down. Let's see if we can follow through to the upside. And there, it almost didn't quite get there. So there it is. So in this case, the bulls did win. So if you took the buy trade there, then you took a +1 point on your score there. All right, so number three, trade number three, let's find a scenario that could be interesting. Let's see. So we'll go a couple more, and right here on this candle, what are you saying? Bull or bear? There's your setup, 1-to-1, and we'll just give this a run. So consider your options here. It seems like we found a bottom for now. Do you think we're going back down to retest, or are we going to continue higher? Here we go. And look at that drop. That's an aggressive drop. And here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to now repeat the process right here. What do you think on this next candle? So going into this, as we've come back down to the support level, do you think this level is going to hold, or do you think it's going to break? Here's a look at price action, a little bit bigger time frame, and let's give this a go. And right away, a bounce off of support, very strong little rally there on GBP JPY here. We will continue on. So that was trade number 4 out of 20. So again, stick around with me, get comfortable. We're going to keep going and do some more setups. If you enjoy these videos, by the way, make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Okay, so here we go. Here's another setup. Let's say right here, long or short on GJ, we have come back down to this level here. We can actually, just for context, show here is that horizontal line in action. So we are testing that level once again. If you think it's going to hold, maybe you're considering a long position. And if you think it's going down, then, again, make your decision there. So there we go. And there's the breakout. And of course, I'm speaking in hindsight here, but it kind of makes sense from a perspective of like, we saw a little bit of a rally, but immediately found sellers. And then sure enough, we broke through the lows there. So let's look for another setup here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 5 trades in out of 20. So hopefully we could keep a tracker on the screen somewhere so we can see how many trades we are out. But this next one should be the 6th trade out of 20. So big rally there from GJ. So let's look for a scenario here. Okay, so now we've gotten a big jump and a little bit of a retracement here. So I'm gonna give you guys the option here for our next trade. So this is trade number 6, and we'll go from there. So here we go. A little bit of sell pressure initially. Let's see what happens here. So lots of consolidation now, just kind of going sideways on the trade. Let's see. And it did look like we actually got stopped out there if you were long, and if you were selling, that would have been to take profit. So that was trade number 6. Let's keep going along. We'll look for more setups here on this this setup, or this pair. Okay, so next up is, let's see if we can find another kind of interesting scenario. Gotta keep you guys guessing here. Okay, so there we go. There's going to be our next one. So this is, I believe, trade number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is trade number 7 out of 20, and let's give this one a go. So we'll go ahead and click forward a little bit. Remember, keep track of how many you are getting right out of the 20 that we do here, and it did look like we found sellers. So JJ seems very range bound in this example, so kind of an interesting scenario. So here we go, big drop to the downside, now seeing a little bit of a bounce. Do you think this bounce is going to continue, or would you bet against this bounce? Here is the question now, so let's go ahead and give that the chance for you guys. So I believe this is trade number 8, is that right? I think that's trade number 8. So the buyers did come in strong there. So we are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades in, and we'll keep going along. So here is trade number 9. A little bit of drop there. Let's see what we think here. So overall seems to be at least putting in some higher highs, but also some higher lows. So sorry, some lower highs here recently. So we'll give you guys the setup here, and did seem like we got a little bounce from the bulls. Now here's the thing, I get a lot of times people are like, Nick, this is not helpful, you're not showing the setups, you're not, you know, making the calls yourself, and I understand that, but the point with these videos is not for me. I'm doing these videos just to help traders out who want to quiz themselves, and for people who enjoy these sort of things. So just please remember, I always get the comment, Nick, these are not helpful, but then a lot of people are like, I love these. So I'm doing what you guys have asked for. You guys like these videos, so overall, so we'll keep doing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we are 9 trades in, and let's keep it rolling here. So big drop there, coming down to this level here. Let's see if this level can hold. If you think this level is holding, you may take a buy idea, or if you think this is going to break in favor of the sellers, then you know, make that call for yourself. Here we go. And the next move is to the downside. Look at GJ, this is just crazy. That's a big red candle here to the downside, very quick. So we'll keep going here, see if we can find another scenario. And look at that drop, it really kept going there even. So look at that drop, that's a crazy drop. Let's see if there's anything in here for a scenario. So from here, where are you thinking it's going? You think it's gonna keep dropping, or is it time to reverse? Let's take a look. And the sellers took another win there. So congrats to anybody who was a seller on that idea. So we'll keep going, look for another scenario, and let's see what we can find. Okay, so now we're back down at the bottom. Do you think this level is going to break? Do you think this level is going to reverse? I'll let you make the call here, and let's go. Look at that, that is so aggressive. And I don't look at this, you guys, that was a heartbreaker right there. Look at that, so technically that did not trigger the take profit if you were a seller, and if you were a buyer, it actually ended up being a profitable trade. That is wild. Look at how close it came to hitting that target and then reversed all the way. If you're new to trading, trust me, that concept will happen to you in your real trading if you do it long enough. It's unfortunate, and when it happens, it's very frustrating, but again, just part of the process. Okay, so let's do this. Here's another scenario. So price pulling back overall. If you think it's going lower, then you might short. If you think it's going back up, continue looking at that buy opportunity. So let's see. And there it is, price did continue higher and ended up tagging the take profit for the bulls. So let's keep moving. See what we got here. A little bit of sell pressure coming in. let's see, you can, and remember at any time you can pause the video if you need an extra second. I'm just trying to go through them so that you have all the options. Some people like the replay function, but they don't want to pay for the premium version. So that's part of the video idea as well. So you can just test your concepts. So there we go. Bulls won that one. And we're probably getting close to the end here. So we'll keep chugging along, look for some more scenarios here, and see if we get anything of interest. So let's see, price is here. Let's take a look here. So we'll go there, and sellers took this one. Okay, let's make this interesting. Now let's say again, do we think sellers are gonna push through the low again, or is this a point of reversal? And again, remember, at any point you can choose to not take a trade. That's completely up to you, and these quizzes are for you. So if you like them, like I said, hit that like button. Let's keep going. So here is the next one. A little bit of consolidation there. Trying to come down. Let's see what happens here. And there it is. Ended up tagging the sell win. So let's count up the trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we got 4 more trades, you guys, and then we always do the big ending one. So stay tuned for that. The ending one should be fun. So we'll do this. Let's do trade number 17. Price came down a little bit more. Kind of lines up with this area. Let's see if that level holds or if it breaks. And the answer is it broke. So we saw more downside there. So that was trade number 17. We'll keep going here. Zoom in a little bit so we can get a little better view of what's going on here. And let's do this one. So here is an interesting candle. So we had a little bit of an indecision candle here. So let's see what happens on this one. And so price decided to just pause there before continuing higher. Kind of a just a big run up to the upside here. So we'll see now where we go from here. So that was trade number 7. That was trade 18, I think. We'll have to count up in a second. But we know at least we can do this one. So let's do this trade here. Now it seems like the buyers have at least formed the bottom for now. Let's see from here, bull or bear, what you think. And we did tag for the sellers winning that one. So let's count up the trades one more time. Sorry for this, I just can't remember. Okay, you guys, so we are at the finale. So for the finale, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a bigger trade. So let me do this. So in this last one, let's find an interesting setup. We gotta find something that's, you know, interesting to see play out. Okay, so from here, price has dipped. And now the question is, what I mean by a bigger trade is we're actually going to set a much larger take profit and stop loss. So we'll do, in this case, we'll drag it out by, we'll do 110 pips each end. So if you think it's going up, there it is, a 1-to-1. Make your decision here. And this is the finale, you guys. So let's see who the last one goes to. Oh my gosh, that was a quick sell-off. Let's see what happens here. Coming back, trying to come back. And there it is. So in the end, the sellers did ultimately win there for GJ on that last one. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, these are just sort of a fun way to test your ability and always a fun video to do just to kind of test your skills and to play around with some price action concepts on the replay function on tradingview.com. You guys can sign up for a free account if you would like. This video is not sponsored or anything like that. It's just a great platform. So with that said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you made it to the end of the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you back next time. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching today's video. There are more videos available on our channel here and here, so go ahead and click into that for some more free trading content. With that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time.